All right, Michigan defeats Tennessee in a really, really good game where it looked like, they let some opportunities slip, and Tennessee let some opportunities slip. Then Michigan let out some opportunities slip. Then Tennessee ultimately let some opportunities slip, and the biggest opportunity they let slip was Hunter Dickerson running out of gas. And I thought Juwan should have probably rolled him on the bench a little bit longer. But at the time, I think Tennessee had just tied it up potentially, or they was within one at 47-48, and he brought him back in. I thought it was a tad bit premature, but if a couple of them freshmen come back, it's going to be very interesting for Michigan next year. I don't know what their recruiting class look like uh, this year. With a couple of their freshmen come back next year, it's going to be very, very interesting because um, they just need the beat this guy. He was a real high recruit. He just was missing some bunnies, you know. And I just think that come with like patience, and that's gonna come with him getting better conditioning, more strength, more experience. And then was it Caleb Houston kid? He just missed some shots, ultimately, and he was really good recovering on defense, but ultimately, man, we're really saying Michigan ass was not just Hunter Dickinson with Eli Brooks. I think from last season to this season, he became a lot better finisher at the basket. Because remember, last game versus UCLA, he missed a bunny, I think, where they could have went up or tied it or whatever. But it looked better when they playing with Frankie Collins at the point than it do with the other kid, the kid that transferred over and got injured. And apparently he didn't even play his senior year of basketball. I think they said because of COVID or whatever, they shut it down. So he got a bright future, and they got some really young guys in Tennessee. Man, they brought it. But check out the college sports playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase channel notifications. And this is considered an upset. It's 8 different seeds between them, even more when you probably count the different conferences. But one thing about Tennessee guards, man, they was lightning quick. You know what I'm saying? And he could be coming back. James and with other kid come back. He was able. They backcourt Chandler. Them dudes was lightning quick, bro. He a freshman. So I think he was one of the high recruit guys, but how Penny let him get out of there. But Jalen Durn and Chat going against each other tonight. So and Monty Bates just came back too for whatever he going through. But it was before the half, Michigan let it slip. Michigan came out with some fire. Before the half, Tennessee made a run, and Michigan let some things slip. The B-Day, whatever his name is, he missed some bunnies early on. He calmed down in the second half. Dickerson after the half, he really carried them, from the first quarter to the second half. He really carried them. He shot the ball very well. He got tired. I thought Juwan, in a life or death or a win and go home situation, Juwan couldn't chance leave him on the bench and, blowing the tire, blowing the potential. I think it was like a 1 point lead. So he didn't. But the Devontae Jones kid, he just I don't know. He had a lot of hype coming in. We came from like Coastal Carolina or something like that. He's played well this season, but it just looked better when the Collins kid is running the show. Maybe because it's the concussions or whatever, but the Collins kid look a lot better. And I don't know what happened with Brandon Johns Jr. He was a huge contributor last season, and this season he ain't doing much. He played very well last season and got him out some jams. And the Williams kid is really, really good too. It's just Terrence Williams, the second kid, is really good, bro. And I think they need to start like utilizing them more, especially because both of them got tournament experience from last year. But really, really, what made this game a lot harder than what it was, other than them turning the ball, Eli Brooks, kind of a little turnover at the end, was that they're gonna have to get more out of their freshmen. If they're not gonna get more out of Houston, then you got to throw Johns Jr. or Terrence Williams in there. And Williams is very active, and Johns is very experienced. He played with patience. You can't just have him have his stat line. Can't have that. And he played well on defense. He recovered and all that. You don't want to lose faith in him because you're gonna need him if you're gonna make a run to the Elite Eight and what I'm saying, to the Final Four, which they playing with house money. They got some seniors on here, and they gonna need Jones. You know what I'm saying? But and the Beatty cat, He just got to be a little bit more patient, and with more experience that he get next year, I'm the one like jump the gun, but next year they gonna be a problem because that Houston kid, if they both come back, that Houston kid gonna be stronger, and they're gonna be more, and the bad cat is gonna be better. He's already good, you know what I'm saying? And Collins, they got a trio right there, but right now I think Juwan just probably need to lean a little bit more heavier early on Johns Jr. and Williams the third a little bit. But other than that, Tennessee played a good game, and I felt that they center I felt that they center had some opportunities that he didn't take advantage of. Not him. So one of them other guys who be the big fellas out there, I forget his name. He had some opportunities that I think it's this kid. He didn't take advantage of, bro. Yeah, from Siberia. He had some opportunities, man, where Dickerson was tired and he could have really got. He should have really had 20 shots put up, shot attempts, and he should have probably shot 70-80%. But I think Dickerson and that the kid really scared him off from putting the shots up. He had a lot of open shots, especially when Dickerson got tired. It was a couple of times where Dickerson got tired and he allowed people to go to the lane. And a lot of times that the bet kid really saved his ass. And they recovery defense as well. So, like I said before, it's a better recruiting tool for Juwan. Juwan needed some type of recruiting tool after the situation, after the down season. It just shows that these young kids, they gonna go as far as the veterans and the young kids take them. That's the honest truth. They're gonna go as far as these young guys take them. The more confident, the more experienced, but the future is bright in Michigan. If Houston, the bet, and Frankie Collins come back, Houston is bright. The future is brightness, and you wonder like, what if old boy came back? What's his name? I forget the brother that he was on the Lakers this past season. He played last year. He had a lot of big shots. And he was a transfer from Wake Forest. All of them had an opportunity to come back. Franz Wagner, he one of the better rookies doing it. So, it'd been interesting, especially with the NIL money coming in. That's why Dickerson said he came back. So, ain't no point in wasting no talent. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, man, they in a good position. I think they take on the winner tomorrow of Ohio State and somebody play tomorrow. Pistons play. They just probably about to tip off. They play the winner of hold on. Let's see. Ohio State plays somebody tomorrow. Villanova, number 2 in Ohio State. So that'll be a good game. Michigan State taking on Duke. I'll be pulling for State tomorrow to beat Duke. Obviously, they're going to probably cheat for the Killers K and the championship. But good game, 76-68. The game could have easily went the other way, but Michigan just had experienced players, and their recovery defense was pretty good. They took care of the ball a little bit better than Tennessee, but Tennessee got a good basketball team. You can see why they was the 3rd seed. But, hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the College Sports playlist for more videos pertaining to college sports. Financially, you can support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App. My best way to donate. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, the bell icon button, and comment. All my social media subscription. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Twitter's the fastest way. Got a video request, chop it up, whatever it may be. Into the NFL draft. Make sure you check out my draft spotlight playlist, especially the NBA draft as well too. I'll be cooking on that playlist as soon as the season over with. Appreciate you guys. You can support my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV, for more sports music, news, entertainment. Goodfella TV. Appreciate the love.